Our next dive here in Bali is a dive site called Biaha. What do you mean by Biaha, Wayan, who is my partner right now?
Biaha is actually this coming from the actually the shape of the pinnacle itself. It's like banana, which in Balinese we call it biu. So most of the people is calling is easier for every diver is Biaha, and actually it's the pinnacle. And just outside Padang Bay is reached from Padang Bay with a speedboat is only 15 minutes.
Okay, now I understand. So the shape of the island looks like
Banana.
banana.
Yes.
So it's kind of long. Huh?
No, it's not long. It's very tiny.
Oh, I
But
see.
this is it is banana. Yep.
So a banana in your country is called biaha.
No, biu actually. Biu, but it's easily people call it biaha.
Okay, you know you have a very fast boat, and we're just using the Aquamarine 2 right now.
Yes.
And your boat is running on a 500 horsepower engine. Am I right?
That's right. That is the boat is running with the 500 horsepower four-stroke engine Suzuki, and that will be very suitable for divers and easily and quicker reach to the dive site.
Well, that's just what you saw a while ago. So easy to do a back roll on this boat.
Yes.
It was really meant for diving, and we can see here some table corals and a white tip shark.
Yes.
We're so lucky, huh?
That is the one of the goal and the point of interest of Biaha itself is you can see and then the white tip rip shark, because at Biaha itself there was cape which is only 7 meters depth and into the approximately 5 meters, but inside the cape itself there will be the white tip rip shark always, sometimes 3 or 4 and 5 there.
Okay, so we're about to enter a cave right now, and I think Ketut is trying to point to me. Oh, there's another white tip shark.
Yes, that is the very look like what pregnant the white tip shark.
Yes, yes. Well, it's a bit dark because, of course, we're inside a cave right now. And how deep is this cave?
It's only 7 meters from surface. Yeah.
I notice when you find caves, you normally find sharks. I think it's a good place for them to hide, huh?
Not always, but this spot is very unique. That's one reason one of our local operator like us is offer diving diving here in Biaha. Not all dive operator in Bali offer their guest diving in this site.
I see. You know, I like diving into caves. Look at it. It's like diving inside the wreck, wherein you get a lot of silhouette shots.
Okay.
You notice I like silhouette shots, huh?
Uh-huh.
And the only way to do it is you go inside the caves and you go inside the wreck. But the technique is you have the cameraman has to go inside first and shoot the divers from the outside to be able to create that kind of shot that you see right now.
Yes, that is the two divers with the background of the surface outside and a very dramatical, fantastic view. If you can see, if you do wide angle lovers, photographers, that would be fantastic.
And how many sharks do you think are living on this particular cave?
Based on my experience, I did diving on this spot. Is I've been saw the white tip rip shark in this spot is 7 or 8 shark live there.
Oh, here he comes again. You know, he's probably telling me, why are you inside my house without any permission?
Yeah. So that's why, if you must very careful on this spot. But sometimes I'm not worrying with the shark, but we're worrying with the surge. Because when it's a quite strong surge, you have to be very careful because you are inside the cave at the moment now. But if look at that, the shark is swimming around and letting us into his territorial as long as not disturbing.
That's the search you're talking about.
That's right. That's why what I'm talking. If please be careful with that surge because it can be very dangerous for the particularly for beginners divers. A common often and problem with the equalizing itself.
I think the technique in diving with the surge is don't go so near the rocks, so the surge will not really hit you going to the rocks. Just go a little bit farther.
Yeah, go a bit farther and maintain your always natural buoyancy, and and follow your dive guide, which is the guide who is very familiar with the spot.
Another barrel sponge there, a beautiful hard coral.
Yes, and I forget telling you this. Biaha is one of the favorite dive site for Annabelle, which the owner of the aquamarine diving bar.
Is it because she likes seeing the sharks?
No, she just like the topography, the sign, and then the of course the shark cave also there is very good.
Now I know why. I think after this we went in. We were going to pass through a wall, and I think that's what you're referring. Annabelle loves the wall.
Yes, because you feel it like up, down, and you can feel about the nitrogen, and but be careful. Do not you are away from the spot because the current can be push you swap away on the spot.
Okay, after the cave, I think we've now reached the wall, and as you can notice, that's the wall, which is already filled with a lot of corals. Huh?
Beautiful coral reef there. I mean, it's amazing. And last time I've discovered we saw that the banded sea snake and then the blue ring octopus in this spot. But this time I think we didn't see it. Depending on the luck.
Yeah, a while ago we just saw a lot of whip corals.
Yeah,
I
this is
call them whip corals.
the crinoids.
No,
yeah,
this is the crinoid now,
yes, and then
on
the
top of the
barrel,
barrel sponge.
yeah, and then the puffer fish. That's very very beautiful spot.
If you look at the puffer fish, except for the one on the sides, he looks like a mola mola.
No, it's not like
No,
the
from afar.
Yeah, yeah, from the
Because
front, yeah.
the mola mola is big.
Yes.
And these are, I would say, blue triggered fish.
That's right. The schooling of the blue triggerfish, and in the middle of the ocean, and they're having fun. Those so targeting and eating some food from the current bring them a lot of food.
I noticed when there's a lot of current,
There will be a
There's-
lot of activities on the
yes,
area.
there's a lot of fish. Maybe it's the feeding time for the fish when it's strong current, huh?
Yeah, that's right. But not so strong, but they will be very nice.
Okay, we're still on the wall right now, and that's what you call a whip coral, like what I
Yes,
said.
whip coral there.
I like it so much. It looks very simple, but for me, when you're diving deep and you see something like this,
Always stay on
Yeah.
the deep. Yep.
it looks very nice, huh? How deep is this wall, Wayan?
It's only 25, 30 meters.
The depth of this wall?
No, the depth of this wall can be about 56, 60 meters.
Okay, so it's deep, huh?
Yep.
So we just finished our diving, and Ketut decided to deploy his surface survival balloon,
Yeah.
which is meant for end of the dive. And on open water, you're not supposed to do this because the surface balloon might bring you up. And I would like to say thank you first to my dive guide, and that's Ketut there. And we're already on top. And that's the Aquamarine 2 boat, which can fill up how many divers, did you say?
The aquamarine 2 can be able to filling up with the 16 divers.
Wow, that's a lot of divers. With how many tanks can you put in the boat? Can
Oh.
you do 3 dives on the boat?
Yes, that's 16 divers based on including the 3 dives.
Okay, when you go diving with these people, they have the best boat in the whole of Bali, so check them out on the website. Search on aquamarinediving.com.